My background in photography probably starts when I was really young. I always had a camera. I was just taking like silly shots of me and my friends and puddles and exteriors, and it really grew into an interest as I started to get older as a teenager, and I kind of just kept it as a hobby for a very, very long time. And then I started really realizing that I like to photograph people a lot. So I started going into that a little bit and just really kept it a hobby for a long time until eventually I started taking more photos of people and offered little things here and there. But yeah, ever since I was little, I just always had a passion for it. So I've been with Madore Photography for about a little over a year now. And I actually ended up here because of a previous photographer that we had on the team. I went to school with him and he was posting all these amazing photos of these houses and posting how much he loved his job and he loved his boss and the team he worked for, and I wanted in on that. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, like, what company do you work for? And he told me it was Madore Photography, and I ended up reaching out to Jeremy. I believe that's how it worked. And then we had an interview and it actually didn't go too great. Like, our interview went great, but I didn't get the job initially. And then a couple months later, I got a call from Jeremy saying, hey, changed my mind, so here I am. When I go into a house, I definitely focus a lot on details. I really like to make sure everything's perfectly in place. I tend to like more so bright houses, bright and airy, I guess I would say, and really focusing on like that space and seeing like little pops of color. Aside from real estate photography, I think I would definitely say people, especially little kids. Their genuine happiness and smiles just make my day. So my favorite thing to do outside of work would probably be with friends and family. I think that's very important to me these days, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm adding extra time into doing that as much as possible. I also enjoy reading. I love a good book and cuddling up on a couch on a nice rainy day, just reading, getting into a completely different mindset of what's going on in the world. And ghost stuff. I love ghost stuff. I love watching ghost shows and anything paranormal. I love that. So the best thing for working for Madore Photography to me probably would be our team. We are alone a lot on the road. However, I know that if I ever need something, it's just one phone call or one text message away. Everyone's communication here is phenomenal. I honestly wouldn't change that for anything, and it makes me very happy to know like how supportive everyone is too. That's definitely huge for me. And I also do like having a little bit of free time on the road because it's kind of relieving in a sense where you're around people all day, but then you have that time to just kind of decompress a little bit. But definitely the people that we work for, more so. Something about me that most people wouldn't guess is I'm actually not as shy as I come off to be. I am actually really goofy, and I only let a certain amount of people see that. I try to come off as professional and polite and sweet, and I am all those things, but I am also very goofy at the same time, and not a lot of people see that. But that is definitely something